This video is an open letter in 2 parts.
I don't care if it rains or freezes, cause I've got my plastic Jesus riding on the dashboard of my car. You can buy pink and pleasant clothes and darkies, phosphorus and plastic Jesus, you will take me far.
Part 1. An open letter to the Michigan Republican legislators. Dear sirs, from a resident of the once great state of Michigan, I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank you for taking away my rights and making my life so much less safer. Your cuts to municipalities have meant layoffs of police, firefighters, paramedics, and other public works employees. This means less cops on the streets, less firefighters when people need them the most, less paramedics to respond to the sick and injured, and less public works employees to keep our infrastructure working. Those of us who still have our jobs work longer hours, resulting in more health issues. But since our health care has been cut dramatically, many of us can't afford the medical attention that we really need. Also, the longer hours that we work make us more prone to making mistakes. But of course, you've decided to hang us out to dry on those too. I'd like to thank you for the cuts that you've made to education. As a parent, I've seen the school budget slashed so severely that our class sizes are getting larger, more students are being pushed into physically smaller classrooms, and teachers are being forced to do more with less. Who's suffering for this? Well, we all are, or we all will be. When the students of today become the leaders of tomorrow, they won't be as prepared as students from areas that know the importance of investing in the future. I want to thank you for taking away the union rights that my parents and grandparents fought so hard for. You've discarded these like yesterday's newspaper. Under your leadership, public unions have lost almost all of the powers that they once had. I want to thank you for taking away my rights to taxation with representation. By forcing your emergency managers into municipalities and stripping the legally elected representatives' power, you have turned this state into your own fascist regime. I want to thank you for pushing so hard to take away the rights of my daughters, my sisters, my wife, and my mother regarding their own bodies. It's so nice to see the people who swore to uphold the Constitution of both the United States and of Michigan use sneaky and underhanded laws to go around that pesky Bill of Rights and those darn Supreme Court decisions. Finally, I want to thank you for making this state the laughingstock of the whole country. By censuring a female representative for using the word vagina, a clinical word used to describe part of the female anatomy, during a debate that was centered around that particular part of the female anatomy, you have made this state look like it's filled with a bunch of tittering third graders. Oh wait, does that word offend you too? Perhaps you'd like to silence me. One quick Google search will show what sane, rational people are thinking about this state right now. They see us as the punchline to a joke. Part 2. An open letter to the wives, girlfriends, mistresses, prostitutes of Michigan Republican legislatures. Dear ladies, I'd like to take this opportunity to make a proposal to you. Since your husbands / boyfriends / lovers / Johns don't seem to be very comfortable with the word vagina, perhaps they should be denied access to that particular body part until they can at least say the word without being offended. I'm not suggesting a total sexual strike. What I am suggesting is that each time your partner wishes to get physical, you first sit him down and make him say the word, let's say 50 times. If he refuses, then put on your most comfortable evening clothes, hand him a bottle of lotion and a towel, and retire to bed for the evening. If he does say the word and can make it through the 50 repetitions without losing his desire for intimacy, then reward him properly. This is called conditioning through positive reinforcement. It's a proven method for teaching and training humans and other animals. It's like giving a dog a treat every time it performs a desired action, like sitting or going outside to use the bathroom. If you all stick to this regime, in just a short time, we'll be able to have an adult conversation about the female anatomy and why other people should not be allowed to force their politics into a woman's vagina. To help you out, the rest of this video is a montage of my friends and family saying the word vagina. Feel free to use this video as a training aid to help your husband, boyfriend, lover, John, become more comfortable hearing the word vagina. Thank you for your patience and your assistance to the citizens of the great state of Michigan. Oh, and vagina.
Vagina.
Hi, the Mudbrooker here. I got to admit, I feel kind of sorry for the Republican men in the Michigan State Legislature. I just cannot imagine what it must be like for a man to go through life so terrified of women that the mere mention of a vagina throws him into such a tizzy. I shudder to think what would happen if the poor bastards actually saw one.
Vagina.
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 A lot of vagina.
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 Vagina. Is that vagina? Is that legal?
Vagina?
The word itself makes some men uncomfortable. Vagina.
Vaginas.
A lot of vagina.
I'm flattered that you're all so interested in my vagina, but no means no.